Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Princess Paula here. Hello. I'm going to talk about my favorite Disney attractions. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but you guys at the background, we try to do things. I'm in cinematic mode, so just let you know if you like this better or not. I'm in the comments below. But this is going to be a longer video because we're going through every attraction at Walt Disney World, my favorites. Some are not here anymore, we all mentioned, but I know, like I said, I don't know how this video is going to be, but if you don't have time to watch it to the full, just pause it, come back to it. So I have my notes here. We'll start part by part. So, Magic Kingdom, Space Mountain, amazing ride. The slowest ride at Walt Disney World, actually. It's 28 miles per hour. And I love the theming of it. I love, when you're first going on the ride, you had the Star Tunnel. And you're in the dark, and it's black. But, like I said, it's 28 miles per hour. It feels faster than you are because of the ride. And it's a fun ride. It's a classic, Space Mountain. And you guys know what Space Mountain looks like. Probably everybody knows what Space Mountain looks like. And you go into the queue of the Star Tunnel. It's really neat. And the exit queue is the robots is a tribute to Horizons. I'll mention Horizons on this list too. So, but that's it. But Space Mountain attraction, classic, great ride. Some people don't like this attraction because it's very rickety. I understand that. It's very it throws you around a lot. But I love it. I love it. It's a great ride. I like Disneyland's a little more. Our queue is a little better than ours. But it's your two seats. But this one is in front of the other one. But great ride. And in Paris, it is. I'll show you a picture in editing right here. Post a picture here. What it looks like. It's more. This is more rock and roller coaster. It's kind of like that, but just in Paris. Great ride. Amazing ride. My favorite. Second, Haunted Mansion. Classic attraction. One of the best Disney rides ever made, I think. And just a cool ride. And the backstory is that there's two attractions here. I think what they are. And if I find it, I'll post it on the screen. Or in the comments below, I'll post it in the description. And one of them wanted it to be scary. So, and wanted to be more funny. So that's why you see the first part of it is scary. It's more frightening. And the second part is more comical. That's why. Haunted Mansion is a classic attraction, great attraction. And I love how every Haunted Mansion around the world is different. From Disneyland, there's more like New Orleans. Ours is more Gothic themed. Tokyo's kind of the same way, but they're all different. My buddy Rob Fuzz did a video about all the Haunted Mansions in one day. I'll look at the description below when you watch that video. And Paris, it is Haunted Phantom Manor. It's in Frontierland. It's more darker than ours. I've seen it. It has a Haunted Mansion feel to it, but it's more darker. And it's presented by Vincent Price. I love Vincent Price. He's a legend. He also did the voice of Ratigan in Master Detective, and he's also the voice of in Thriller. He's the rap. He does the voice. He does the rap at the end in the short film and in the song. So Michael Jackson. Sorry, I can't talk about him, but Haunted Mansion is classic. And in Hong Kong, it is Mystic Manor. It's not scary. It's more fantasy themed because they don't believe ghosts over there, but it's more whimsical themed. I like that video description below some of the same video, so yeah, if you watch it. But it's a great ride. It's one of the best Disney rides I've seen in my life. It's an amazing ride. It's incredible. It does have a nod to the Haunted Mansion, though, in that ride. If you know what I mean, you'll see it. But just see my notes here. Sorry. Big Thunder. Great attraction. Love attraction. Very rickety, but very fun attraction. You're on a mine train, so mine town, and it's a really fun ride. I like it better at night. It's better at night. You can time it right. You watch the fireworks. My friends at Heartland Adventures have done that. I'll make their channel description below. You can follow them. They're amazing. But it's a fun ride. It's really fun. I love the theming on that ride. It's fun. Love Big Thunder. Great ride. Peter Pan. Classic attraction. You're flying. You're in a ship. You're flying. You're going through Neverland. The whole Peter Pan. Great ride. Love the queue in there. It's a very good queue. We'll talk about it in another video. It's one of the best queues on property. The Carousel. So Magic Kingdom. Love the Carousel. It's a classic attraction. It's probably the oldest attraction in the park. I remember walking through Fantasyland. And you always hear the music, like that Carousel music, like very popular, Chimney, Chim, Chimney, Chim. Do you know that song? And my friend Pete McDevitt did a video of that. And it's 4K. It's incredible. I'll look at the description below. I haven't seen that video. Go watch that. And I'll link him in the channel as well. He's a guy from the community. He's incredible. He does Disney and sports, and he does he does amazing stuff. He's great. He also tried to help other channels, and he's an amazing guy. He's just into sports, but he'll follow him. He's incredible. Shout out to you, Pete. You're great. Pooh Bear. Attraction. I know there's a show used to be here. If you look in the house, you'll see like a Nautilus. I'll post a picture right here. You can see it. It's like a tribute to the Nautilus. That's what it used to be. And Tennessee. And that's a great ride. It's a cute ride. Love the queue in there. But it's a cute ride. And it goes through the story of Winnie the Pooh. And, like the rain came down. Like you get to bounce a Tigger and a bunch of Woozles. But it's a fun ride. It's cute. One of my favorites. That's cute. I always have to ride every trip. I always have to ride that ride. Dumbo. Classic sprinter ride. Dumbo's a classic. It's a classic ride. I remember it used to be, back then, it used to be like, we're back behind the castle. Then they moved to the circus. There's two of them now, so it's better. And you can go, the thing is, you can go, like, when you're riding, you go, there's a tip for you. If you have kids, you're a parent, you can ride it, and you can play. When you're waiting in line, you play. That's great. You get out. If you see your parents to play around the energy, the parents can sit down. They also have charging. You can charge your phone as well. But the Dumbo, it's classic. And if you look on the ground, but Dumbo, there's like peanuts, not real, but they're fake peanuts because people have allergies. But so look at the ground at the in that part of the park. It's really neat. Carousel Progress. Amazing. Not a ride, but a show. Basically, it was family through the whole, like, the 20th century. It's through different seasons and different years. It goes through, like, springtime, Halloween, Christmas, and it follows the family. And it's a well-thought idea. And it was reduced to 64 What's Fair. And it basically moved it from Disneyland to Disney World. Great attraction. Great attraction. It's not a ride, but it's a show. It rotates. The theater rotates. But go ahead and get off your feet and just sit down and watch the show. Get out of the heat. Get out of your seat. It's a great show. The People Mover. Great ride. It's just relaxing. You get off your feet. It goes through like Space Mountain. It goes through Buzz Lightyear. You can see the Progress City. That's the original Epcot. But that's what Epcot is supposed to be. And link that video in the description below if you haven't seen the original Epcot. You'll find it very interesting. I used to watch it during last we did to Disney Heritage. I'll link another video about that if you want to know more about that. But it's a fun ride. Great attraction. Love the People Mover. It's classic. I ride that all day. And sometimes, if it's not busy, they'll let you do it. Like, hey, you just wave your finger like this. And they'll let you ride it twice. If it's not, you can't go. If it's busy, you can. But for the People Mover, great ride. This is not a ride. Mickey's Philhar Magic. It's a show. It's 3D. I think it's like Little Mermaid. It is Beauty and the Beast, Fantasia, Peter Pan. They add Coke to it. Lion King. But it's a fun attraction, and it's music themed. It's great. It's fun. It's really fun. I love it. It's great. When I was a cast member, I was feeling like my magic meter was really low, I would always go in there and it would refill it. But so it's made me think for I'm feeling sad, and so I would go in there and just feel better. And moving on, Monsters Inc. Left 4, not a ride, attraction, very funny. Basically, you're in the monster world, and you're talking to monsters, and it's really neat how you do that. You tell jokes, and it's a fun ride. And it's fun. It's not a ride; it's attraction. But you can also text jokes to it, and you can do that. But it's great. Halloween, it's like different. It has Halloween themed. Because that's a trick or treat zone. During Mickey's not scary, so it's neat. I know there's during Christmas party. Do you anybody know that? Let me comments below if you know. And also, if it's not an attraction on this list that you love, let me comments below. Let me tell me. Like, what attractions do you love? Do you love your favorites? So, I'd like to interact with you guys. Get some feedback in the comments. And to get some discussion going in the comments. That's why I do this. This is not there anymore, but 20,000 Leagues to See. It's a great attraction. I missed that. Does anybody remember that ride? I'll link a video in the description below if you haven't remember seeing that. And Funkland did a history of it. Maybe I have some comments below, so you can see that. There's going to be a lot of links in the comments and the description, so you can go over that. But I missed that. You're in a submarine, and you get to go through that and see at the Nautilus. It's fun. It's fun. I miss that attraction. But it's a great movie too. 20,000 Years to See. Great ride. Great movie. Very old movie, but great. I love it. Love it. Great ride. But fantastic. Moving on. Epcot. Favorite ride at Epcot. Test Track. Test Track's a fun ride. You basically design a car, and you push it through testing. And the favorite part is the last part. It's the last power. You get to go fast. And I've watched the fireworks from there. I didn't time that, but as we're going through, it's the fastest ride at Walt Disney World with 65 miles per hour. And as we're riding it, the fire illumination's going off. It's really neat. But it's a fun ride. Very fun ride. Love Test Track. Figment. Figment's adorable. What's not to love about Figment? Figment's one of my favorite characters. He's my second favorite Disney character is Goofy. He's playful. He's silly. He's mischievous. He's a purple dragon with orange wings. What's not to love about Figment? His ride's really cute. It's really cute. I remember the original. People love the original. I've never seen the original, so. But, I remember they had the Dreamfinder as well with the puppet. There's a picture of Michael Jackson on that right here. So, and on the second floor of that attraction, there was a ImageWorks. It's not there anymore. It's the VC Lounge, but there was like a rainbow tunnel, and there was a very famous picture of Michael right here. I'll put that right here if you see it. It's very famous, but that's amazing. I love Figment. It's really cute. Guardians. I've not been on this ride. I've only been on it virtually. My friend Beth of Villains Advice, shout out to you, girl, has rode this ride, and it looks amazing. It's like she says it was Space Mountain steroids, and the song changes every time. The cues in that ride is incredible, but it's amazing. I can't wait to go on it when I get back to Epcot. But same with ride. I have not been on this virtually Ratatouille. Very cute. This is from Paris originally, and Disneyland Paris, and it's really cute. I like the story ride. It's 6 screens. It's a really cute ride. I really like it. I like Remy, so I definitely with Remy, this character. I definitely identify with him because I have a color in my mind. Like I can never shut that off. So like you get me started on ingredients, so like my mind just like there's wheels keep turning in my head. But yeah, great attraction, very cute, and I love the merch for that. It's really cute. I'm glad there's more Remy merchandise because there wasn't as much before this, so he needs more love. Great ride. Chase Your Breath, classic. I have a tip for you. When you first get to Epcot, don't go on it first. Wait till the park kind of closes, because it will die down, because that's the first ride everybody goes to. Wait later in the day. If you get Genie Plus, then go ride it, because it's a great ride. It's a history of communication. It's a fun ride. At the end, you get to create your own future. And I just love the park icon. And now it's not. They're doing the Beacon Magic on it, which is a show. That's kind of better than Harmonious, in my opinion. But let's Chase Your Breath. It's the icon. It's the icon of Epcot. What can you say? It's a classic. And it's supposed to go refurb a couple years ago, and it never did. So it needs to be similar because it's falling apart. It's been there since '82, so it's almost 40. Epcot's going to be 40 this year. Is that crazy, guys? It's amazing. But same with Soarin'. Soarin', if I say ride, you're in a hang glider. You're flying over. The queue looks like an airport, kind of. I like the cast members' costumes. They're like flight attendants, and you're flying over like different countries, and you're blowing wind and stuff on you, and like Africa and like different Germany and pyramids and my mind's blanking on me at the moment. India, Taj Mahal, finally back to Epcot, and when they do like the elephant, it's actually dirt mixed with lemon. So that's what that smell is. So you know. Now you know. That's it, because they didn't like it originally. But anyway, Soarin', great ride, great attraction. Very calming. Very calming. I find that very soothing. It's like, you get off your feet, you're air conditioned, it's a great ride. That's that. Frozen Ever After, it's in Norway. The queue in that ride, I like the queue in that ride. But it's really cute. It's really cool ride. I love the triangle. He's like moving and everything. He's like ice skating in there. And the Elsa. That triangle is incredible. Like the show, it's incredible. Love that ride. It's really cute. If you like Frozen, you'll like that ride. If you don't like Frozen, you might not like it very much. But Also in Epcot, Total Taco Crush, not a ride, but a show. It's in the seas. You're basically talking to Crush. It's like a microphone in the water, and he mostly talks to kids, like the person in the big show on the ground, like the temple. But Terry also asks parents questions. It's a really fun show. You direct Crush and ask him like different questions, and it's neat. And it's really fun attraction. Oh, I forgot something in the Magic Kingdom. Carousel about. It's not come back, but they tell the story of Beauty and the Beast, and they get the kids involved in telling the story. I was like one of the nights one time. And you get to take a picture. You can't meet Belle, but you take a picture with her. She gives you a bookmark at the end of your show. And then you get the kids involved, and that's really cute. You get to go in the Beast Library and everything. The mirror that you remember the changes to a door. I don't know how they do that. I don't want to know how they do that, but it's amazing. But it's a great attraction. Sorry, I forgot that one. Horizons. I just watched a video of this. Resort TV 1. If you know who they are, Josh and Jenna. They have it on the channel list. It's the history of it. It goes to the ride. It's basically Carousel Progress, like sequel, and it goes through like the future, and the robot in that ride is in Walt Disney Presents now, is in One Man Stream, so that's where that is now, as well as the we'll get to that when I talk about that one, but it's a great ride. It's not there anymore, unfortunately, but I wish I got to go to this ride when I was a kid, because it was incredible. And there's a famous picture of Michael right here. You'll see it. It's a picture here, right in this ride. It's great. It's a great ride. And it has a quote, if you can dream it, you can do it. That's not Walt Disney World said that. It's from this ride. And that's basically Disney's philosophy, pretty much. You can dream it, you can do it. You can dream it, you can build it, basically. So remember that. It's very inspirational. But, also, not here anymore, Captain EO. It used to be in the Magic Eye Theater. That's where the Pixar Festival is now. And, Captain EO, it's basically, it stars Michael Jackson. Love it. They had it 86. I don't know when it ended, but I didn't start the audience, but it placed it. And then after Michael died, it brought it back. So I remember seeing this in Epcot, and I remember seeing it. And I watched it on YouTube too, but if you haven't seen it, I'll put it in the description below. You've watched it. It's great. If you like Michael, you like Disney. It's great. It's directed by Francis Ford Coppola. It's done by the guy in Star Wars. I forget his name at the moment. It's banking on me. Sorry. I'm tired. But George Lucas, that's his name. Some of him in Star Wars. It's basically kind of like Michael Jackson meets Star Wars, basically. And I love the song in it. It's 2 songs in it. There's We Are Genius of the World. It's that was on the box set of Ultimate Collection, Michael Jackson Ultimate Collection, because it was never released, never charted. But and it's like the same with Michael. It's do you want to make the better place? Think we should make a change. I love that quote. But and then Another Part of Me from Bad. It's from the Bad album. It's a great song. Love Michael. Love Disney. It was written by Michael, choreographed by Michael. There's also a making of it. I'll leave the description below. I got a lot of leave along the description below, but I'll leave the description below. You haven't seen that. It's hosted by Whoopi Goldberg. So, great attraction. I missed that. I missed Captain Nail. You never missed Captain Nail? Let me know in the comments. I never went to Epcot as a kid, so not until I was adult, so I don't remember a lot of this stuff. And anyway, talking about the lighting. I can't control that. But anyway, what was like a Epcot like that? Let me know in the comments below, because I don't know, because didn't go to that. It's like 90s basically. And then moving on. We're done with Epcot. Great park, my favorite park. Worked there as a cast member. I just did a video about my cast member stories. I think that Chris, you haven't seen that video. There you go. So done. Moving on from Hollywood Studios. Mickey and Minnie, great attraction. It's basically like you go in the world of cartoons, basically. It's a really fun ride. It's a cute ride. I like the queue in there. It's a great ride. It's really cute. It's basically the newer Mickey Mouse cartoons. And it's everybody like Ren City kind of like a thing, like animation. And it's cute. It's really cute. Before you went to in the courtyard, there's a bunch of handprints in the courtyard before the Chinese Theater. Michael Jackson's handprints in that courtyard. Picture right here. See where it is. It's kind of like where the queue line is. You'll see it. If you look for it, you'll see it. There's like Mickey's handprints there. Minnie, I think it's Donald is in there. But C3PO, A bunch of celebrities are in there, in that courtyard. The handprints. Michael's husbands are in the courtyard. If you look for them, they're there. So, but it's really cool. Okay. Midway Mania. Kind of like Buzz Lightyear, but you're playing like carnival games. You have like pulley, you're pulling, like you're competing against somebody, but you're in front of you're right through your eyes in front of a screen, and it's really fun ride, really fun. And the queue is really cool. It's like you basically there's like toys and everything. The queue is really neat, but fun ride. Love that ride. Toy Story Land is great. It's one of the best rides in the park, I think. I love Toy Story Land. I connect more to Toy Story and Star Wars Land, to be honest, because I'm not a big Star Wars fan at all. So, but love it. It used to be a Pixar place back then, and they flipped it to that where it is now. So, this is not a ride, but show Muppets. Muppets in 3D. This is the last thing that Jim Henson worked before he died, and I will be very sad if they take this away because it's a great ride. In the queue, there's a net full of cello. I'll put a picture in the editing so you'll see it. It's a tribute to Annette Funicello. She was on the Mickey Mouse Club. And do the reason why they do anything? No, they don't. And the queue thing is funny. It's very funny. Very hot baton mention they changed it to that. But very funny. There's a lot of detail in that queue. And it's a really fun show. Real fun show. It's great. I remember when I was a cast member, when I was there, we used to have the Muppet in the background, the music. There was like the Muppet soundtrack in the background. And hey guys, sorry I'm back. Somebody got interrupted me. I'm filming this now. It's at nighttime. I tend to film at night because I'm not getting interrupted by people, and there's not curse words in the background. I have to take that out. This is a Disney channel. You'll never hear that on this channel. It's family friendly. Always family friendly. There's kids watching. Only with kids watch too, because there's kids watch Disney. So there you go. But I can just do that, and I don't have to worry about people. Anyway, where are we about? The Muppets, that's right. In that courtyard, there's you would hear back in the day, you would hear Muppet music playing in the background, and it would normally be doing Christmas Muppet. At Christmas time, it's Muppet Christmas Carol. It's one of my favorite Christmas films. I talk about it when it comes to Course of Christmas. But in the fountain, you see the fountain. There used to be like one fountain in the front of the attraction. I'll insert a picture here. And there used to be on the top of the building. There used to be a balloon. I'll insert a picture here too. You can see it. There used to be a balloon. They took that away because of the sight lines. It would affect Galaxy's Edge. This is right there. But in the Muppet store, they used to close. I think it's closed now. But if you look up pictures online, I'll post a couple pictures you can see out in here. And if you look up in the store, you'll see the Happiness Hotel from the Great Muppet Caper. We'll detail in there. Well neat. And there's a clothesline in there. I'll post pictures in here too. There's a clothesline in there. There's Mickey's pants on the clothesline. Pretty cool. And the cash registers are the Happiness Hotel guests. Check it. Pretty cool. Like I said, I'll post it when I do this editing. That's really cool. It's a really cool part of the park. There was supposed to be like a great Muppet movie ride, but it never happened. And then a Gonzo's Pizzeria. I think it's a pizzeria restaurant. I'll post a link to that article in the description. You can read it if you're interested. It will give you more information than I can because I don't know a ton about it. I will give you false information. Anyway. But great attraction. Love Muppets. It's great. Next, Slinky. Roller coaster. Very smooth. That's a good ride for kids. Kids will love that ride. Like Mine Train. It's not on my list, but it's a great ride too. It's very smooth. It's not jerky. You're on Slinky Dog. It's neat. And the queue in there is really cool because it's like different toys and like candy. There's like a fence in there. And so you walk on the ground and Toy Story, you'll see footprints. So it's the bad thing about Toy Story, there's no shade. There's no trees. It's supposed to be a backyard. But that queue is amazing. It's incredible. There's a Elmer's Glue bottle in that queue. If you scan it, you'll come up. The barcode will come up. I was on like a Walmart app or Amazon. It'll come up. The prices. It's really neat. And the queue is incredible. I like how the Slinky Dog, the tail like bobs up and down. It's really neat. And that ride, it's really fun. I've only been on it virtually, but it looks amazing. I like at the end. It's you get to the finish. You got Wheezy singing. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Sorry. Disney, don't strike me for copyright, please. Thank you. I don't think those exist. Love that ride. Great ride. These next are not rides, but they're shows. Beauty and the Beast, Up on Stage. That's been there since that movie opened. And that's a great show. It tells the story of the Beauty and the Beast. It's lovely. I love it. I'm glad it's back to it. When you watch it was kind of awkward with the social distancing. And it's back to normal. So, but it's a great show. And I remember in that theater, it used to be the music of Pixar Live. And do you guys remember that? You were there for that? It was really cool. They had like an orchestra, and they had the characters come out. It was, I like a video description if you haven't seen that, but you can watch that. So it was really neat. And last one, Hollywood Studios. Indiana Jones, Second Spectacular. That's a really cool show. How they did the stunts and everything. And if you're in the queue, some where the exit is, there's trucks from the Raiders of the Lost Ark. I think I'm the one to that. I'm not. I'll leave the description below too. But it's really neat. But Indiana Jones, good movie series. The second one's probably the one with the little guy. Is my favorite. He's the guy who's Data from Goonies. I forget his name. Do you remember his name in the movie? Let me know in the comments below if you remember. But I remember. Okay, I don't know how this is. You guys might be surprised by this, but Rise is not on my list. It's a great ride. It's a wonderful ride, but I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. So, I've never seen, don't hate me, but I've never seen the movies. I didn't grow up with them. I did not grow up with them. They're cool, but I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan for that reason. But anyway, we'll move on. Animal Kingdom. Great park. Very slept on. Animal Kingdom is a cool park. It's just a lot of detail in that park. Tori did a great job with that park. Amazing job with that park. But anyway. Animal Kingdom. Flight of Passage. First of all. Best rides of Walt Disney World, in my opinion. That queue is incredible. But I think we'll talk about it in the best queues video too. But that queue is amazing. The animatronics in that queue is incredible. The ride, you're basically like flying on the back of a bench. You're flying. It's like kind of soaring but on steroids. And you're flying around Pandora, your big screen, and you're on this like bike kind of thing. And it's you feel like the band. It's kind of hard to describe. If you haven't been on it, but you can feel like the banshee breathing and breath. It's really cool. It's an amazing ride. It's one of the best rides I've done. I was blown away by that. It was amazing. But it's definitely worth. I know it's a lightning lane. It's a original lightning lane, but it's worth it. But if you can get there early, then you can do it. You don't have to pay for it. Get there first thing. You go to Pandora. You go to Animal Kingdom. Get there first thing. And after this one, Safari. Commodore Safari. That's a great attraction. It's always changing because the animals are not in always moving around. And my friend Serena, Princess Serena, shout out to you girl, you're trying to search below too. She said that the giraffes get a treat if they stay in the road. This is their habitat. I didn't know that till now. So thank you for putting that up. But that's a fun ride. You get to see animals, some of their habitat and everything, tell you about the animals. But I'll give you a tip in the ride. When you're going through the ride, there's an island in there, and the flamingos sitting there. It's a hidden Mickey. Just look for that when you're on the ride next time. Just let you know. So, it'll trivia for you. It's a big hidden Mickey. Do you guys want to know where the biggest hidden Mickey is? I will give you a hint. I'll tell you where it is. It's not in a park. It's in a park. You won't notice it from the ground if you're not before it. It's Hollywood Studios. I'll show you. I'll put a picture right here. You'll see it. Yeah, you have to look on the map because you won't notice it from the ground. Or you can look at the app too. You can open the app and go to Walt Disney World app. You'll see it from Google Earth. And there's also the solar panels, which is really cool. I like that picture right here. You see it. So, a little detail for you. There you go. Dinosaur. Great ride. Very dark and scary. Kids may not like that attraction as much. I remember going on that for the first time and the Carnosaurus popping out at me like, ah! But, a strange attraction. I remember they were turned a couple years ago, and they probably didn't do it again. The dinosaurs are like calling off. It's one a good queue too. That's a good queue too. It's one of the best rides as well. It's a queue. We'll talk about that in another video. But great ride, really cool. Love dinosaur. But that's part of the park. It's a great backstory of the part of the park. I'll link another video, but dinosaur is a great ride. It's great. Everest, Expedition Everest, roller coaster. It's the Yeti. That queue is incredible too. It's a great ride. At first I was scared to go on that ride, and now I love that ride. It's weird. Does this happen to anybody else? When I get off the ride at Walt Disney, you feel like weird. You feel kind of off when you get off the ride because it just go backwards. That's the part I don't like of the ride, but it's a great ride. Matthew Gregor Blair, who I love, he's scared of the Yeti. He may not like that attraction because that Yeti used to move, and it doesn't anymore because it used to. When they turned it off because it would crack the foundation of the mountain, and to fix it, they had to rip up the mountain. It's the most expensive roller coaster in the world that was built, and they have to rip apart the mountain. They basically strobe at it, it's like this Yeti now, so you'll see it. But that's scary. It's kind of scary. Anyway, this is not a ride, but it's a show. That's the Lion King. Best time on property, in my opinion. It tells the story of the Lion King through songs. It's great. It's awesome. I think the Tumble movies have come back. I'm glad they have. It's a spectacle show. So they close it and reopen. So it's a great show. Fantastic. It's the closest thing is you'll get to the Broadway show, probably, because I've seen the Broadway show. I remember seeing it with my mom. She took me for a birthday present and before she passed away. Incredible show. Love the show. It used to be in Can't Be Mickey, which we'll talk about next. But it used to be in the movie to Africa, but they closed that. They that door. That was incredible. This is not there anymore, but Can't Be Mickey. It was basically like the Macaulay show was there, which I've never seen. They had the character trade. You can meet the characters. It was really neat. And they had that too. If you're by where you know where Lumina Lounge is, there's like a dragon. You'll see it. That's supposed to be. It's like a box, but it's supposed to represent like I went to the Rebel. It's called Beast Kingdom. It's your picture here of the concept art. What it looks like. And it was supposed to be like a land. I'll look at the description, the article description below. You'll see about it. It was supposed to be like good and evil. Like the good side was supposed to be like Fantasia, like the centaurs and that part of the Fantasia about ride. And the second part was supposed to be a dragon. Go fire big dragon, bad side. They never got built, so they went over budget. They built that land. So that's. But they got built, unfortunately. So you know. Last ride. It's not a ride, but it was a parade. Mickey's Jam and Jungle Parade. That was a cool ride. The floats are cool. It's animal themed. It's got all the characters. Each of the Fab Five. It's the Fab. Mickey, Goofy, Minnie, and Donald. And they have their trucks and they have like stuff about the theme. Goofy's got like a grill on the back of his truck. It's so going. Funny. I haven't seen that one in the description, but that was a really fun parade. But it's just like the animals are so cool. If you haven't ever seen it, and they had like a Mickey's Jingle Jam parade for the Christmas time. I remember seeing that, and they closed it because of Pandora. So it was a fun parade. The costumes in that parade are great. The cast members are great. It's a great parade. So the soundtrack to the parade too. It's really fun. But that's all I got, guys. So thank you for joining me. Have magical nights. Take care. Peace, love, Mick Jackson. And remember, as Matthew Gregor said, be yourself. That person's very special. See you later, guys. Peace, love, and MJ. Bye. I forgot to mention one thing. This is going to be at the end. Walt Disney Presents. It's an all studios. It's basically like a museum about Walt Disney. You like Walt Disney. It's from his childhood to the end. He died. And it's like from his childhood, animation, his started the company, the studio. Anything, Disneyland, Walt Disney World, Broadway, everything is in there. It's also Walt Disney. It's amazing. And they have like models to trace your birth and to true of life and everything. And like I said in this video, there is the robot from Horizons is in there. You'll see it. And there's the Avatar Mr. Lunar is also in there. But you like Walt Disney. You first walk in, you hear Big Pressure start crying, and I start crying. Because of Waltz. He's one of my heroes, as well as Michael Jackson and Matthew Gregor. So, all three magical in their own way. But we won't talk about those two. We're talking about Waltz. But Waltz, we would not be here if it wasn't for Waltz. All of us would not be here if it wasn't for Waltz. Disneyland exists without Waltz. So, you can think one man connects us all. That's amazing. That's really amazing. And in the theater, there's a theater in there. Sometimes we play custom movies, like coming to me movies. And I remember meeting Moana in there one time. Got to meet Moana. That's amazing. I didn't think I have a picture of her. No, I don't. That was cool. Got to meet Moana. And you don't really see her much. And I know when they were doing the second Guardians, it was like the Beaver and Star-Lord in there. So, but in the theater, they usually play 1 minute straight. It's a movie. It's started by Julie Andrews. If you need inspiration, go in there and watch it. I'll put in the description below just to it. In 1 minute, you probably see. If you've seen it, you probably seen it. But if you need inspiration, we'll watch that. It's amazing. But Walt, thank you for everything you did to make this your dream come true with Disney. But anyway, this is about his clip. So see you guys later. Love you guys. Talk to you later.